Whether you're running a gang out of Necromunda, or you're a sergeant on the field, you'll be shouting at your lads and lassies to get their Karking shit together and stay in the fight. Else, the Commissar, Rannick, or the enemy will get them. And that ain't a fix you come back from. This is your frontline commander build, highlighting the Agrippina Mark IX Headhunter Autogun, a personal favorite of mine for its heavy punch and its reliability. However, this build can also be used while utilizing the Recon Lasgun, and with some minor changes that we'll highlight at the end, you can use other weapons as well. You can, however, interchange Survivalist for the middle tree, aiding your team with an extra 3% bonus to damage. However, on higher difficulties and fighting in higher intensity gauntlets, your fire team will not suffer empty magazines faster than normal. For our combat ability, we are shouting at our lads to keep them fighting and to push hordes back for a bit of quick breathing room and toughness regeneration. With this ability, you do have a long recharge time, but if you're efficient at specialist kills, you'll be knocking 6 seconds off that clock damn quick. Lastly, with the final perk down the middle tree, you and your allies gain a nice 20% damage boost on melee and range damage for 5 seconds. With your shout being in the middle of the fire team, this will be a huge boon in horde fights. Also, we are utilizing shredder grenades to soften targets up that the rank and file sometimes seem to get nervous around. You can swap the dip into shredder to take crack and save yourself an extra point for another skill, like Only in Death, reload speed, or an extra 10% damage to elites, or even competitive edge. The numbers as follows: 30 total toughness, 15% base range damage, 15% base range damage when enemies are further than 8 meters, 15% health, 5% toughness damage reduction, 10% toughness coherency regeneration, replenish 5% toughness when enemies are further than 8 meters, 25% damage and radius with shredder grenades every 60 seconds, which will stack to 4 after 2 to 4 minutes, 6-second cooldown reduction on combat abilities with specialist kills, and 25% extra damage on Ogren and monstrosities, plus dead shot, 25% crit, and 60% sway reduction. While ADSing Born Leader, allies replenish 15% of any toughness that you do. In the end, you have a solid middleman build to aid in fire team efficiency. Stay with your team and success will be yours. No longer will you be searching to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. If you want to run a weapon like Brace Autogun, I would advise highly swapping Deadshot for covering fire and its bonuses. You'll like them. Alright lads, have fun and let me know your results and stay with the Karking team. Shout out to the patrons. You too can become a Patreon supporter by heading down in the description below and finding a link there. You can also become a channel member, or you can support for free by hitting like, subscribe, bell notification, and commenting your thoughts, what you think could change in this build or in weapon loadout to make it even better. Have a good one, lads. Peace.